The 1 is Emma Star, owned, trained, and driven by Michael Myers of Groveport, Ohio. Number 2 is Cherry Tree Luke by Alan Kirchenbaum of Burbank, California, trained and driven by Smilin' Joe Adamski. Number 3 is Carry a Rose by Larry Cleland of Bainbridge, Ohio, trained and driven by Keith Haynes. The 4 is Super Bandit by Jerry Volk and Connie Armstrong of Westerville, Ohio. Hey, happy birthday, 73rd birthday, trainer Jerry Volk, Dan Noble drives. The 5 is Mario's Kickstart by Cool Winds Farm of Lima, Ohio, trained and driven by Harold Dick. The 6 is Watch the Jewels, owned and trained by Michael High of Cardington, Ohio. Brett Miller is up. The 6 is Ask Me About It by Parker of Canal, Winchester, Ohio, and Berger of Columbus, Ohio, trained by Doug Parker. The K-Man, Kane Kaufman. Number 8 is Flannery Hall by the Royal Stable of Dundee, Ohio, trained by Danny Collins. Sandy Beatty is up. The 9 is Sturdy Ella, owned by the A to Z Sales of Bexville, Pennsylvania, trained and driven by Jim Daly. Scoring from off the second tier is number 10, Lady Gracious by Clarence You Can Call Me Sonny DeLong of Orient, Ohio, trained by Daryl Hoosier with Kyle Leader in the sulky. Ohio 4018 field in motion. They're off and trotting and break the 5 Mario's Kickstart before the start. And on top of the field, the 3 Carry a Rose. And from the outside, there is Watch the Jewels. From the outside, there is Flannery Hall, who's on the go there. Trotting in 4th, that is Super Bandit. Away in 5 from off the rail. That is Emma Star. Looking to be angled in there in 6th, that is Sturdy Ella. Racing in 7th, there is Cherry Tree Luke. And off stride there in 8th is Lady Gracious. So coming through to be 8th is Ask Me About It. Outside of there in 9th now, that is Lady Gracious. And 10th and trailing the field after the early miscue, that is Mario's Kickstart. They went by the opening quarter in 28 seconds flat, and now charging up on the outside, here's Flannery Hall, and Flannery Hall is looking to take the lead here. Carry a Rose is yielding for a garden spot, racing in 2. First up on the outside, racing in 3rd, that is Super Bandit. Along the inside in 4th is Watch the Jewels, in 5 is Emma Star. 6th on the inside, that is Sturdy Ella. Cherry Tree Luke there is in 8th. As they race around the clubhouse, turning on over to the half. And on top of the field, clearing to the front end tier, that's Super Bandit and Dan Noble to the front end tier. Off the half and 57 1/5. Off the turn and trotting down the backside. Heads are pointed towards 3/4 with Super Bandit opening up here by some 6 lengths. To the inside, trotting in 2, that is Flannery Hall. Up on the outside, trotting in 3rd, that is Watch the Jewels. On inside, racing in 4th is Carry the Rose. Outside, trotting in 5, Emma Star. 6th is Sturdy Ella. 7th there is Cherry Tree Luke. 8th is Ask Me About It. 9th on the inside is Lady Gracious, and 10th and trailing the field, Mario's Kickstart. Trotting by 3/4 in 1:26 3/5. And on top of the field, Super Bandit is trotting on and trotting strong as they turn to the top of the stretch. Less than an 1/8 of a mile to go. And down the stretch he comes, and Super Bandit else cruise control here. Super Bandit is absolutely rocking away from this field. Happy birthday, Jerry Volk. Super Bandit in front. Finishing second, the 1, Emma Star. Getting up for 3rd here in the mile. Looks like it's going to be the 9, Sturdy Ella. Down of the mile, 1:57 4/5. Super Bandit, a new lifetime mark. The 4 Super Bandit, very impressively here, timed at 1:57 4 for a new lifetime mark. 8-year-old bake outing by final score of his Super Coleman mare. She by Coleman LaBelle by Jerry Volk and Connie Armstrong of Westerville, Ohio, trained by Birthday Boy. Happy 73rd birthday to Jerry Volk. Nicely handled here this evening by winning driver Dan Noble. The 4 Super Bandit and Dan Noble home in a new lifetime mark, 1:57 4/5. 4192 is now official. 4192 is unofficial. This 4th race sponsored by the 40 and 8 Grand Duo Ohio 4018. Welcome to Ohio's showplace of racing. On the bottom, reviewing after the placings, it should read 2410, 189, 653.